Oh, yeah. What's up? What is this? Pale Rider TV is live. What do you mean, Pale Rider TV? Unless you were Trucking Reacts. Not anymore. We are back. Pale Rider TV. That is correct. We are back. Back. We are back. Or is this any updates on already videos that you posted? Which ones exactly? I don't think so. Don't have any updates on anything I've been working on lately. That's what I know of. So what's up, everybody? We're back, still recuperating a little bit from Mid American Trucking Show. It always took a couple of days at least. In my younger days, took at least a day. Got a little bit older, and it took 2 days. Now I'm getting real old. It's taking a little bit longer. That is correct. That is correct. What is it? What's up? How have I been? Been pretty good. But we are trying to, yes, but we are trying to recover. Got one more day off. Gonna get back to the Wally World, and yeah, back to it. So still been working, but trying to get some videos up. I had a couple of them up, I think, since I've been home. Got one today of that truck that ran in that yard that non-speaking foreign trucker. They didn't say he was foreign anything, but another news report I was watching, he was Indian. So, but they didn't cover that too much in the news. I guess being in California and all, it really don't matter. But that dude, I don't know how he got up there where he was at, but he did. It ended up in their backyard coming down the hill, almost went through the house. Who I don't? Did you change your name from something to something? Glad to see you back. I used to be on your last stream before. I'm almost up to 800 subs. Good. 800. Keep going. You're almost at 1,000. Good deal. And I didn't get any updates. I've been looking for updates on that story. I haven't seen anything. Probably check later on when I get off here. But, I haven't gone live in a while because we had some terrible, terrible Wi Fi. It was bad. Bad enough. I don't know if you noticed some of my videos in the last few weeks. They've been recorded, but they've been bad. The video's been bad. Been blurry. They'll get focus cleared out, and then it'll get blurry again. And some of the news reports, the audio wasn't syncing up to their voices and all that. My name is Nobody. What is going on? What is going on? We're just sitting here chilling out. And then now, let's see, I ordered Xfinity the other day and got it hooked up today. And man, this stuff is awesome compared to what we had. First, we had T-Mobile when we moved in. Didn't really want T-Mobile because never had a good luck with any kind of T-Mobile service before. It wasn't. It was all right, but it was slow, and I got mad. Ordered AT&T Wi-Fi, and man, it was worse than T-Mobile was. So I canceled that today as soon as the Xfinity got hooked up. See, the Xfinity works off of cable, so they cabled into the house and got the box hardwired into the cable, and we are streaming pretty good, man. The speeds and everything is just awesome. I said, man, this is crazy. I haven't had internet like this, I think, since we moved to Florida. What's up, T-Bone? Good to see you there at the show. Good to meet you there finally after all these years. But yeah, had a good time. Let's see. I had Wi-Fi trouble sometimes too. Streaming, I had to keep. Yeah, looking at Xfinity. They're pretty awesome. Any plans to go to Texas show? Yes, I am wanting to go. I don't know if I'm going to go. If Bonehead Truckers is going to hire me again to go to Texas or not, that's still up in the air. And if he don't have me going, I might go myself. It's just 2 days, 2 day shows, not three like the other one. And so we're planning on it. But that's still see the end of July, so we got plenty of time to make plans. Hopefully, I can. Bonehead Truckers will have me go out there again. I don't know. We'll see. Who's this guy? Daniel. What's up, Walmart door greeter? I'm not a door greeter. You're in Texas now? It might work out. Might work in the truck. Where we live, none of that stuff worked. Man, it stinks. AT&T stinks. T-Mobile stinks. That's about phone service through AT&T, but their Wi-Fi stinks. Maybe just the area I live in or something. But now this stuff here is awesome, man. It's great speed. It's fast. FAF, what I've been saying all day. Yeah. Daniel, he should have made it out to the local truck show, Matt's. We were there the whole 3 days. Pretty good show, man. It was really, really good. Really had a good time. I think one of the best shows I've had. Yeah, it was great. Met a lot of people. Met a lot of new people. Seen some old people that remember me. See who I meet? Boston Trucker. Met him. Shannon Thomas or like Trucker. Met Jeffrey Light. Saw Snorlord. Who's some of the old people? James McKee, my old friend. See him. Let's see who any of the old people. I didn't get to see Tony Justice or Van Brown from Bull Snot. Even though I looked for the Bull Snot booth and I couldn't find it. But apparently, it was pretty close to our booth. Met some new people that were old people. Yeah, that's true. I'm at your neck of the woods, my old neck of the woods. Too busy for that right now. Not trying to pay out my truck a year early. Oh yeah. I don't know. I thought everybody. Who else did I meet there? Let's see. Oh, Robert Palm with Truckers Final Mile. Met him again. He's a good dude right there. And some new people, like people with American Truckers United. Delilah met her and her dad. You know, the girl that Delilah's Law was all about. I shook hands with FMCSA director Derek Bars. I didn't see Sean Duffy. Ike went to that meeting, and I had to sit there and man the booth while he was gone. But I did meet. Oh, I also met Alex, Mother Trucker. In fact, I got this from Alex. Oh, he didn't give it to me. No, I paid for it. That's true. But I was got him to autograph it. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's autographed. Alex, Mother Trucker. And yeah, I had a good time, man. Good time. I got one of those. I had one for free. I don't know what I did with it. I can't find it. Can't find it. Oh, look. Jeffrey Like. Speaking of the devil, Jeffrey Like is in the house. Good meeting you there again. Or seeing you again. There, Jeffrey. Yeah, we had a good time there. Good show. What do you think? Man, we need to teach this guy how to get back into. Like, well, you should go help him, or just film it for Bonehead Truckers or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, it's like I said, man, had a great time. Great time. Best time of the day is getting in there early in the morning. Before anybody else was in there. And so quiet, a few people around. Then just wait till the doors open and it's madhouse. Madhouse. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna be back doing this live stream. I don't know if I'm gonna do it on every Wednesday night or whatever. I might. I'll try. I'm gonna promise. I'd like to start going live more. Maybe more than that. Pure Water TV was dancing. Yeah, I was. I was dancing, moving around, shaking it a little bit. Yeah. Going on to the trucking booth and drinking all their coffee. Yeah, that was fun too. What? You was talking about somebody else. I didn't do that. SST's in the house. What's up, buddy? I seen you around the wall. There you go. I like trucking bigger booths. Yeah, Bonehead Truckers said he's gonna get a bigger booth next year. That's for sure. Thank goodness you weren't there. I probably would have gone blind. Yeah. Yeah, we had fun. It was fun. If you don't follow American Truckers United, you need to check them out. You need to check them out. Found some things out about OOIDA that hmm, yeah, not that good. Not that good. And I would go around and take the camera when Ike was at the booth. I'd go get the camera and microphone, walk around the show, and I'd get people to do real truckers don't wear flip flops and swing wide at your freaking trailer. And I made somebody mad at one of those. I'm not going to mention it. Trucking Association booths, and yeah, I don't know if the video, the footage is ever gonna come out, but we'll see. If it does, I'll share it. Yeah, y'all offered me a piece of candy there, but I couldn't handle that. I was wanting one, but I didn't want to deal with it because Imperial Rider Master of Ceremonies. That's great. Go check out Bonehead Truckers. His videos of the truck show. Most of that stuff is my camera work. If he's in the shot and he's in the video, I'm the cameraman. Yeah. Didn't get a lot of footage for myself because but I got enough. I got enough. We got to meet old Derek Bars. Pretty nice guy. Just hope they aren't all talk and they do something. Something gets done. Coffee. Yeah, I didn't spend a lot of money. I got this. I bought this hat, KW, of course. The mother trucker hat, and another hat, just like this one, but it is. Well, let me put it on. Maybe you can see it better. There we go. Yeah, I like this one. The black one. That's about all I bought. Didn't get any t-shirts. Yeah, nobody. You better go get caught up on them. There's a lot of them out there. I got interviewed by some guy. What's his? I can't think of his channel. He's a new YouTuber, trucker, young guy. He came by the booth and did an interview with both of us. Can't see that guy's name. I watched the video last night. Trucking News United or Trucking News, something like that. I'm gonna try to get to Texas. We'll see what happens. That's all right. If you need somebody, let me know. He's already has a booth there, so I don't know if he's gonna need me to go out there or what. But it'd be nice. I'd like to go. But somebody told me at Matt's that the Joplin show. I said, well, they had one last year. They're not going to have one this year because they changed it to every other year. He goes, no, man, they're going to have one this year, 2026. I said, are you sure? He goes, yeah, man. I said, well, good. And I looked up the Guilty by Association's website, and no, not have one this year. It's next year. I don't know why they did that. That's crazy. Every other year. I know it's a lot to put on and everything. Yeah, man, come on. That was I like that show. It's so different from all the other ones. Dallas when they used to have that one in Louisville show. A lot of that's inside. Joplin's strictly everything's outside. Everything. When they had that parade or that convoy at the end of the show, it goes all the way down to they close off downtown Joplin and the trucks come down there. It's pretty awesome when I was down there. I was down there with Tex. I think that last year I went working with him, and it was awesome. Good deal. I don't see me going to any other ones unless I get down to the one in Wildwood. I don't know when that is. I'd probably drive to that one. 2 or 3 hours away, I think. Not too bad. Not too shabby. So anybody else make it? I know Jeffrey made it. T-Bone made it. Daniel did not make it. Anybody else did not make it and want to go? Anybody else go? I just have a sip of this good old coffee. Yeah. Coffee. And it's Snore Lord. Yeah, sorry I couldn't. You couldn't make it, Snore Lord. I'm so sorry you missed it. If you check the thumbnail of this live stream, who is that guy that looks just like you? Is that your twin or your clone that you sent, or your stunt? I don't know. It was your stunt double that you sent in your place. That's what it was. Stunt double for Snore Lord. Yeah, it's good to see everybody again. That's for sure. 2023, that was the last one I went at. I missed the last 2 years. So I was glad to get back. Sorry, I had better things to do than go to a truck show. Trucking show. It's not just a truck show, it's a trucking show. That's where you gotta mingle with people. You gotta market yourself. You gotta get out there. Get yourself out there. Get your name out there. Get your brand out there. Yeah. It's easy to find a stunt double to look for a hairy guy. Yeah. It's an industry show. Trucking. Should have made it out there. Could find out the new laws that are coming out. Could have met Secretary of Transportation Sean Duffy, FMCSA head Derek Bars, all the dudes from wherever. Yeah. Yeah, Derek Bars came out to Alex's booth. They know who he knew who they was, and he knew who Bonehead Truckers was too. He didn't know who I was, but he said, "Nice to meet you, sir." I said, "Nice to meet you too, sir." Does the truck show have roadies? Well, not officially, but I'm sure there might be some lingering around somewhere. Don't know that for sure. I just say allegedly. Hey, I'm off to bed. It was good to see you, my friend. Yeah, same here, Snow Lord. I appreciate it. We're in bed shortly myself. And all right. So you have a good one. Good one. You going to Joplin? Joplin's not till 2027. I've seen things about the Petro down there. They're redoing everything, or they were doing construction a few years back. Now they're doing some more stuff. They ain't get up that way. Get up that way in a while. Since you moved down here, don't get up that way. my nose, my sinuses. They got the pollen going on around here, and my sinuses been messing with me. Oh, you can see I got a nose strip on. It's clear, so you probably can't see, but man, that opens up your sinuses and lets you breathe. It helps a lot. Helps the old fart a lot. That's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah. Daniel. They already finished it. They have a big old food court now. Lots of tables. What kind of? Do they still have the iron skillet, or did they do away with that? They used to have what, a Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and something else. What all do they have in there now? 'Cause they still have that. What was the name of that coffee place they had in there? I can't think of it. We used to go crazy about that coffee in there. Iron skillet is still there. Yeah, that's good. At least they didn't get rid of that. McDonald's. They put a McDonald's in there. Come on, man. Come on, man. McDonald's. You can get that anywhere. You put something in there that they can't get to. Caribou coffee, yeah. Caribou. I ain't had any caribou coffee since last time I was up there. Now you know when that was. 2022, maybe. I didn't do a lot in 23s. I came off the road in February. So I didn't do a lot in 2023. It hadn't been 2022. Caribou coffee. That's good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yep. So tell my other ones, it's been a while since I've been there, huh? The China section is yeah, I know, man. It's crazy. They had a whole section full of Chinese vendors. You know, it's crazy because there wasn't hardly anybody over there. Seen a couple people asking questions about something, but most of the time, all the Chinese vendors, they were just standing there, standing around. We had some near the Bonehead Truckers booth. They had some tire people around there, and they were Chinese or something, Korean maybe, and they gave us the evil eye of the whole show because I kept people lined up down the hallway. Sometimes got busy. They'd be sitting there. They were giving me the evil eye. They had a guy to our left that he sold like battery jumpers, battery packs. He was pretty busy. But to our right was some tax lawyers. They didn't get a lot of business, or a lot of people stopped by. There's a factoring company across from us too. They didn't get a lot of people over there either. But we got the evil eye most of the time. Because most of them were saying like truckers. But I appreciate it for giving me the opportunity to do that. It was awesome. It was awesome. Some other ones, not sometimes. Yeah, the China section, that was crazy. That was crazy. I wanted to see Bull Snot, and I never got a chance. I didn't think Tony Justice was there, but he did some videos I found when I got back home. He had gone he did some videos. He was there. I didn't see him. I didn't think he was there. I did meet Long Haul Paul out front the first day, or it was the day before they opened, I think, or maybe it was that one. I can't remember. I said, Long Haul Paul. He goes, Pale Rider, how you doing? We're leaving tomorrow morning in Malvern. Got me some aluminum ingots. 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 I don't know, them things are heavy as crap. Well, you maxed out at 80,000. I did watch a. See, got you watch it today. Solo video with the wife and calling it night. Y'all take care. Yeah, I was on Snowlord's live stream this morning. Stop me and say howdy. I said, howdy, Snowlord. How is you doing? I don't know how they learn to talk. I need to learn to talk. I don't know how to talk. 77K only had about 43.9. That's heavy enough for me. It's only 3,000 pounds from being maxed out, so that's still heavy. I don't miss some heavy loads, man. I don't. I don't miss the heavy loads. Then again, I don't miss the light ones because it seemed like every time I got a super light load, I always had to go somewhere where it was flat and windy. And if you drove a big 53-foot van trailer empty in a crosswind, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, Willis. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, I'm loving this Xfinity. This is awesome stuff. Good stuff. Let's see. 53 feet. What did I say? Did I say 53-foot trailer? Did I say 53 or did I say 50? I don't know. You probably just grammar now. It's 52. Did I say 52? That's what I had, Daniel. How do you know I did have a 52-foot trailer? We had some 48s when I was at Epps. They had some 48s over there. They didn't last long. They all got phased out shortly after I left. I remember some 48 when I was with Builders Transport. We had some 48-foot flatbeds. That was about the biggest they had, is 48-foot flatbed. They had 44 feet flatbeds too. I mean, he's talking about some old junky equipment. Jeez, Builders Transport. Oh man, that was crazy. Yeah, but that was like 116, 115 years ago. Close to it. Close to it. I got 6 inches that smells like a foot. I don't know what you mean, but I'm not going to say anything because it doesn't sound right. Hold on a second. Breaking news. No, I don't have no breaking news. I was gonna make the live stream all fancy and stuff with music and a video, and I'm not gonna do all that. I'm just gonna go live. Just gonna go live and be done with it. Don't need all that fancy stuff. Don't need all that fancy stuff no more. Which I'm gonna start dancing now. Don't need that fancy stuff no more. Yeah. And I switched from wearing the big, stupid looking headphones. I got these off the airplane. Every flight you get on, because they had that computer on or that TV screen on the back of the seat in front of you. And you put this to in private, you plug up the earbuds, and they pass them out and say, "Would you like some of these? Would you like some of these?" I said, "Yeah, I want some." And I didn't use them on the plane, but I said, "I'm gonna get me. I'm gonna on the way home. I'm gonna get me some more of these." Well, I never did. I just got these. I think the planes, man. It was flew out of here at I think the plane left at 8:45. But that was when the TSA was having all the issues, and they were talking about on the news. Yeah, look at these lines at these airports. There's people waiting 4 or 5 hours. They're missing their flights. So I better get there a lot earlier. I got there. I don't know what time. It was 2 hours earlier, so I got there like 6:30, and I go up there and make sure I can check in and get my boarding pass and all that. So I walk up the steps to TSA. I walk right up there. Nobody in line or nothing. I said, "What the heck?" Now this is here in Jacksonville. I flew to Atlanta, of course. Every flight around here, it seems like no matter where it goes, you got to go to Atlanta first. I don't know why they do that, but I can understand they don't have straight flights to small cities like Louisville and Jacksonville and all that. So got to Atlanta, wasn't too bad. Had about an hour layover. Went and got something to eat. Came back, waited. Then landed in Louisville, and I got there about 2 o'clock. On the way back, my flight left at 6 a.m. So they got to start boarding like at 05:20 or something. And I said, "Man, I gotta get there early." So Ike was wanting to get back home, so we left the B and Airbnb and hooked up his U-Haul trailer, got it loaded. So he dropped me off at the airport. He went on towards Texas. Uh, I went upstairs, get in line for TSA, and I about had a heart attack. Man, that line was about a mile long, and they have it like serpentined around. And it was man, I wouldn't miss my flight. It was already like 25 minutes to 5, or so yeah, something like that. And but that TSA line, it went fast. Now you don't have to take your shoes off or your belt. So on the way up here in Jacksonville, they didn't say anything about taking my boots off. So I went through fine. Here, that lady said, "Well, your boots might ding you or whatever, so you might want to take them off now or take your chances. But if they do, you're gonna have to come back out and take your boots off and run through the X-ray machine." I said, "I'll take a chance. It's too hard to get these things off. But you'll be bending over and stuff." So, sure enough, you do your thing. The guy said, "Oh, you got flag for your boots, so you wanted to go back there and take them off and come back in here." I said, "Ah, dang it." So, yeah. But after that, I got my plane, got to Atlanta. Then I had a gate to go to in Atlanta, so I was on my way over there, and I got a text from Delta. It said, "The gate has been changed to B2." I said, "Oh, okay. Nope. Let's go to B2 then." So I got on that underground train that runs around there, goes about 100,000 miles an hour, and you got to hold on to when they stop. You're going to fly through the front end of that thing. So got over to Concourse B and found my gate, and then there was no airplane there. Had about an hour or 45 minutes until we were supposed to start boarding, and there wasn't no plane there yet. So I got a guy came out there and got on the intercom and said, "They're going to be delayed a little bit, but the plane will be here in about 15 minutes." Well, apparently, the plane at the other gate that we were originally supposed to go to, I guess it broke down, had a flat tire or something. I don't know what happened. So they had to bring another plane over there to gate B2. So I don't know what happened, but it was about an hour delay. So I still got home here in Jacksonville. It was about 10:30 or something. Maybe yeah, it was about a little bit less than an hour delay. It wasn't that bad. Let's see, well, you're supposed to check in 2 hours before your flight anyway, so you won't miss your flight. Yeah, I know. That's what they say. Were those truckers? I didn't see no male truckers wearing flip flops at the show. I didn't see it. Did not see it. Not saying they weren't there. I didn't see it. I had I'm not going to give out any names. I had a popular YouTube trucker that, I was trying to get him to say the bonehead truckers thing. Real truckers don't wear flip flops. He said, I can't do it. I won't do that one. But I will do the swing rides a freaking trailer. And I thought that was kind of strange, but I don't know. Most everybody was willing to say that. I was trying to get people just walk up to people. Hey man, you want to do this song? And they said, I'd rather not. Said, okay, whatever. I didn't hound them or stalk them. Yeah, that could be right, Daniel. Could be right. It's amazing how much modern air travel is just like taking a Greyhound bus. I don't like anybody would take a bus. Secret flip flop enjoyer. Yeah. Flip flops, flip flops. Don't wear flip flops. Do not wear flip flops. If you're gonna wear flip flops, you wear them at a truck stop when you're on your own time. I don't care, whatever. I don't do it, but if you want to do it, more power to you. But you go to shipper, receiver, customer, don't wear your flip flops. Don't wear your flip flops. Don't wear your pajama pants. You don't have to look like Mr. GQ or anything, but at least look halfway decent. Ground buses are disgusting. They smell, and the bus drivers can't drive worth a damn. I know, man. Speaking of which, on the trip, I came up there to Missouri with to meet you on the bus from down Arkansas up there. That bus driver, he was a butthead, man. But I don't want to hear your telephone call here. I said, dang, shut the hell up. But yeah, that was the last bus I took. And that's the first one I had in a while. That wasn't a bad trip. That was only a couple hours, so it wasn't that bad, and I had to deal with it. But they stay with the shower bag. That's right. That's why they originally called them shower. That's why we called them in the Marine Corps. They were shower shoes. Shower shoes. You use them for the shower, and that's it. Shower shoes, man. But yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I don't know anything else. Got anything else? School bus drivers think they own the road because they drive a big yellow bus. Yes. I don't know. I don't know about all that. You got to deal with it. You got to the cargo they're hauling is, you know what I'm saying. And a bus. Where's that bus wreck at? Tennessee. School bus. I think it's a school bus or a regular bus. Pickup truck. I don't know. But yeah, probably now with this uh, new internet system. Do more videos. Yeah. Yeah. So you're gonna see some more videos. A lot of it. Well, I'm not gonna say a lot, but I'll try to keep them going, coming in 2 or 3 a week, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. See what happens. I talked to some people out there who want to do stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh no. Need to get back monetized so I can get the membership back that people like so much. I was thinking about that the other day. If I ever do, what I'm going to call the members, I'm going to call them. I think last time I had, they were 99-cent cronies or whatever. Because when a certain YouTuber called all my subscribers, Fair Riders cronies, I said, well, let's not take it as an insult. Let's throw it right back at them. We'll call ourselves cronies. And whatever happened to that guy, I don't know. I haven't seen him around lately. I can't think of his name. I'd asked Snorlord one time I texted Snorlord to find out what his on channel name was. Uh, uh what was it? You know his name, Daniel? You know the guy I'm talking about. Had a little bit of drama with him back in the day. He was I didn't like somebody. Yeah, that's it. Something about that guy. I didn't rub right. I didn't rub right with something about him. And apparently, I was right. But he's nowhere to be found. A lot of people that was on YouTube at the same time he was, they all hung out together. They're not around. And just nobody's around anymore. There's a few of us, Snorlord, Ike, even the little guy, he don't even do trucking content anymore. And I think that's about it from the old days. I've been watching a lot of these new guys that started channels in the last couple of years. And I don't know. I don't know what to think. I really do that. There's people do the trucking vlogs like I used to do. Most of them are doing what I'm doing now, the media type stuff. The trucking, the real trucking media stuff. Not the not the mainstream trucking news. That's a phrase we pinned during Matt's. Because most of the mainstream trucking news puts a bridle on their self because they don't want to offend any trucking companies or any trucking associations or anything like that. So, look at me, just a small time YouTube trucking channel. Who am I going to piss off? I don't know. Does it matter? So No filters. No filters. See, no filters. Don't forget, donation links are in the video description. I just had to say that. I don't want somebody to say I was e-begging. See, Real Trucking Media, we are not filtered by trucking associations or trucking companies. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And there you go. Also, got my X account going back up again, the Pure Rider TV. Been hanging out over there a little bit. And Facebook. I've done away with my personal Facebook page. It's still there, but I've been posting on the Pale Rider TV Facebook page. So I'm getting all this mess back in order. Try to slacken. So follow me on X, Pale Rider TV. I think there's two Pale Rider TV accounts. Be sure you get the one that's got the check mark by the name. That's my latest one. And the Facebook Pale Rider TV. That's how you can tell you got the right X account if it's got a check mark by my name. Blue check mark. Back in January, I bought me Trump AR-15 that has Trump's face on it. I call it the Trump gun. Where could you possibly put Trump's face except on the butt stock? The industry and market are changing so fast. It's good you're keeping your eyes and ears. Yeah, they're just, a lot of people say, well, these politicians, they're all talk but no action. Well, they've been doing some action. Getting these non-domicile drivers, foreigners, non-English speakers off the road. Now they're starting to work on the brokers and all that. I don't know how they're going to enforce it, but to be a broker here in America, you got to actually be in America. You can't be over there in Uzbekistan or whatever it's called and dispatch or broke freight here in the United States. I don't know how they're going to enforce it, but no, you can't. No. In Indiana today, the new law wouldn't affect. They lost like 200, 2,000 or something. Non-domicile CDL holders lost their CDLs. Getting deaf. That's another thing. An article I did yesterday, I think, about they did change. They're slacking up on the emissions. DEF. You know how you would get a B rate, D rate, whatever. You're into a D rate, the sensor. Well, they kind of slacked off on the sensors on that. And it's going to be, you don't have to, you got like 4,200 miles or something before you have to worry about it derating or whatever. So they're doing away with that. If they can just do away with the whole thing, it would be a lot easier. And so that's a start. They're cutting back on the restrictions on citrus. Now, a lot of times, I'm sure y'all happened to you all. Something with the emission system has went out and shut you down for however long, and it only being a sensor. See, that's BS. It not only affects truck drivers, it also affects farmers. And them farmers, their things break down out in the middle of the field. There's nothing they can do, and they're not allowed to work on them themselves out in the field. And see, all that's changed now. Well, it's just a side profile outline of his face. On the left side where the serial number is. Okay. Yeah, so that's they're trying. They're trying. I think they're trying. They're actually serious about it, and I believe it. So hopefully so. What I've seen in Mats this year, everybody's excited about the changes. Not too happy about the fuel prices, but they'll come back down. Rates will still be up, and they'll be down. You see Delilah's Law truck there? They had a Delilah's Law truck, and everybody signed the trailer. That's pretty cool. My signature's on it. And what's this? Let's see. It says fake news for the single shot. It says wrong, and for the 3-round burst would be. It says huge. That's crazy. AR. I always want to get me AR. I still make one of these days. Who knows? Oh man, I started getting tired now. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Gotta get back to work. I'm not gonna make it through the first day. I go back Friday. I've been off for 10 solid days. Had some paid vacation. I got to, it's not a total loss, so I will get some money back. Yeah, I remember the AR-15 or the M16 A1, I think it was, when they had a full automatic. Then I think they came out with the A2. That was when they had the 3-round burst. We were mad as hell about that. The grunts did not like that one single bit. That's for sure. Did I pay my way to Mets and back? No comment. I'm just gonna say I was I was an employee at Bonehead Truckers Inc. for uh, 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 4 days. It's not that simple. Yeah. See, I don't have trucking company sponsors. I don't have any sponsors. Anybody want to sponsor the Perivader TV channel? Give me, let's see, I don't know. We'll start out small. I don't know, $1,000 every 2 weeks to mention your company name in my videos. So, hey, that's right. That's right, SST. $20. Hey, man, it's $20. That's for sure. Yeah, 2,000 a month. I'll, I'll give you a shout out wherever you want. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, Bill Ryder. And my grandson asked me, he said, when I go to the next Comic Con, I want you to be my cameraman. Follow me around. Because he got this idea of some weird costume he's going to wear. I don't know why it's going. I don't know about that stuff. So I said, you can't afford me, son. You can't afford me. Yeah, was the old Pale Rider getting cocky these days? Yeah, got dirt, dust, everything on this thing. That's why I need to break it out more, clean it up, cat hair, and all kinds of stuff. It's on my thing here. You should it for free since he's your grandson. So I'm supposed to take off work, go to the hotel room, whatever city we're going to. How are we going to get there? Spend a round trip ticket, wherever it's at. I can't afford all that, Daniel. Business is business. Business is business. That's what I say. That's what I say. That's what I say. Yeah. Well, he can pay for all that, but do the camera work for free. I had some nice cameras. The DJ Osmo 3 is the ones he had. And I didn't even get to. I noticed some shots that were kind of wobbly. And I don't think I had some. I didn't go through all the settings and everything. I just had the basic turn on and record. That was about it. Make sure the wireless mic was. They're pretty nice cameras. Make sure the wireless mic was hooked up. It was working. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. I know you are, Daniel. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Go. And yeah, they're pretty nice. How about buy me one of those? Daniel, send me that GoPro. If you're not going to use it, send it back. It's the one I'll let you borrow. I would like an apology. He's had more staying power in the industry than I ever expected. Oh, you owe Ike an apology. He has more staying power in the industry. Yeah, well, he's a good dude. They talk about what he used to do back in the drama days. We talked about that. You know, was that night after the show? We'd go back to the Airbnb, and they had a nice porch out back. We sit out there and just talk about old times. $400. How much did I sell it to you for? 350 or something? I'll give you $27.89. Yeah, we just talked about that. Yeah, he said I regret back in the day hanging around certain people, and when I got away from them, started going on my own. That's when things started looking a lot better. I said, I know, I understand. I know who you were talking about. And yeah, they drag you down. Drag you down, man. $400. I don't know if I want a GoPro now. We'll try to get me something else, but I don't have anything. But I'm trying to get something different than a GoPro. Just if I do buy something, dude, right now it's just my phone, my iPhone 13, and make it another one. Upgrade to whatever the number is this week. We're iPhone 18 yet. If I get an iPhone 18, 2 days later they'll say, "Oh, we're going to bring out the new iPhone 20, iPhone 19." I said, "Well, I just wait 2 days. I could have got a newer phone." Man, these silence just kicked my butt. But yeah, I don't think I'll get more GoPros. They're nice cameras, good cameras, but I'll use them for a long time. But yeah, we're gonna. I don't know. I need to get a StreamYard, the paid version. I don't like having that. Even though they did change the logo and make it a little bit smaller, it's still in the video. So I need to get rid of that. Plus, I can't get to the certain features. Yeah, that's true. That's true there, SSC. What is that? Yeah. Certain services that I used to have, I don't have anymore. But I think StreamYard wants $431 for that's for a year. And we're Restream. They're a little different. I was checking on Restream today, and I gotta do recordings on here. Record some videos. I think they have that version too, but you had to pay for theirs to just do the recorded videos. But it's like less than half the price of what StreamYard is. It's like I think it's like $190, $200 per year. And that's for the basic one. I don't need all that fancy stuff. What's up, Chris? I'm waiting for the 18 to come out before Chris, what's up? So I found Clearwater TV years ago when Red Viking Trucker reported Clearwater getting swatted. That's how I ended up here. I didn't even know Red Viking Trucker reported me getting swatted. I never knew that. Yeah, it is kind of crazy, stupid, Dan. 431 in there. It is. But they had a sale on them last year around the holidays for like half price. Even I couldn't afford that then either. So at the time, I could probably do it now, but yeah, I don't know. You can pay by the month, but if you pay by the month, it's a little bit more if you add it all up. But I think Restream's like $13.99 a month, which that's not too bad. Now YouTube Premium is what 11, about 15 a month, which I pay. I pay for YouTube Premium because I can't stand commercials anymore. I'm getting old, I guess. Don't like the ads. Even though that's how YouTubers get paid. Well, they get paid if you buy their premium, they still get a percentage of that money too. So, yeah. Red Viking Trucker report. What happened to Red Viking Trucker? Is he still around? I don't think so. I think he finally got kicked off the YouTubes. He was a strange one, man. He was. He was a strange one. But yeah, I didn't know he knew who I was at the time. He was pretty popular for a while, and I think people started figuring out what he was all about. And yeah, consulting service. What was it? $20 a phone call for 15 minute trucking. Come on, dude hadn't been trucking for 2 or 3 years or whatever. He does some other content, conspiracy stuff. Wow, was he still trucking though? Coaching calls. That's what it was called. Coaching calls. And Trucker's Coach, he's still on YouTube. He goes by Freight Cat now. And Trucker's Coach, I swear. I don't want to say anything bad about him. He's a nice guy. I know Daniel knows. We went to Dallas Truck Show where we was messing with him there in the food court. And he's a nice guy. Well, I guess he got away from the truckers because he's with a Freight Cat or something. He was doing the Hirschball thing, and before every video, him and his team driver or whatever, they'd go there and call it the Hirschball dance. Yeah, we're doing the Hirschball dance. Yeah. Oh, I just say, Coach, stop. Man, but bless his heart. Did you meet Red Viking? I never did. I never met Red Viking Trucker. I didn't much, I didn't much care for him really. To be honest with you, but the big surprise, I think everybody, well, I wouldn't say surprised, maybe shocked, was what happened to Mark State. Well, I don't see what happened to him, what he did and got caught. And I heard some pretty disturbing details about what he was really doing that didn't get out. And yeah, it was pretty bad. The 20 years he got, he probably should have got 40 or more. But he was, well, he's his late 50s when he got sentenced. So I don't know if he'll make it out or not. If he even makes it, you know what I'm saying. If somebody don't pull the Epstein on him, maybe, yeah. He got caught. What a sickle. I know, man. He was, I mean, the times I met Mark State, he was all right with me. Never gave me no hassle, or I didn't suspect anything, or he didn't seem like a sicko. But another dude, the dude lived in Montana, Trucker Eric. Trucker Eric. He was another one that went to prison for, you know, doing stuff, underage stuff. But he was, you know, that's bad enough. But what Mark State was doing, mm-mm, mm-mm, no. People like that won't make it in prison because prisoners don't like that kind of stuff. Yeah, I know. So they segregate people like Mark in different parts. Yeah. They're still in Jacksonville, right? Yeah, pretty cool. Landing in Navy Town. Navy Town. Now there's a lot of squids, excuse me, sailor, swabbies. I'm trying to be politically correct. There's a lot of sailors around here. I found some feuds Red Viking was having with other truckers for a while. At first, it was kind of funny, but it's, yeah, he had a few. Him and Trucker Coach, I think they had a feud. Who else? He had a feud with just about everybody. I was in Jasper a few weeks back. I picked up at the port. So he was probably not too far. Probably not too far from me. Ooh, yeah. Man, how long I've been live? An hour, 14 minutes. That's pretty good. Pretty good for me. I'm just glad, man, to have this freaking Xfinity. I'm loving it. Loving it. Loving it. No lag. Nothing, man. It's awesome. And I don't know how many we got. The grandkids are here. We got like two PlayStations hooked up, two two laptops, and about 5 cell phones, plus TVs that grandma's got. She streams her channels on that, so man, there's no lag or nothing on it. I'm loving it, loving it. Now, if I still had the AT&T Wi-Fi, probably wouldn't have been possible. Probably wouldn't have been possible at all. So y'all have anything else? I got you tired. No, I wasn't. I would have called, but you don't answer my call. What? Most time my ringer is off, so I don't turn my ringer on. So if I miss your call, I'm sorry. Plus, I got to work. You know, I'm at work. I can't. Well, I can't answer the phone, even though some people do. I don't do that. I'm old school. I'm there on their dime. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Them youngsters, them that work in there, they don't care. They'll stay on their phone or their earbuds. You're not supposed to wear their earbuds. They do anyway. They talk crap on the phone, and I don't understand it. I don't understand how they do it, why they do it. They're not supposed to do it. Shouldn't do it just out of respect. But, oh well, it is a Walmart, multi-billion-dollar company. Yeah, I don't answer phone. Like I said, ringers off. I don't like. I don't like talking on the phone. Just text me. Texting me is better than calling me. I'm not a phone call person. Here in the last getting older, I guess. Just text me. Text me. Don't call me. Text me. If you call, I probably won't answer. If you text me, I'll text you back. Nothing personal. Yeah, they offer benefits. I don't think I have anything over there. But yeah, Daniel, I'm not a door greeter either. I work in the what they call the front end, which is the customer service on the registers, money services. But the only thing I do, either I'm on a register or I'm over there overseeing the self checkout, which I'd rather do that than anything. Self checkout is where it's at. I'd rather do that. But I do get on a register sometimes. I don't do the customer service or the money services. Now I was in the meat room. I came out of there last year. Got tired of that stuff. It's too cold. But it's kind of funny now that I'm out of the meat room. How many times have they asked me to go back there and work for a couple of days to cover till they hire somebody or somebody's out sick or something like that? A bunch of times, and they try to get me to come back to the whole sway. The team lead for the meat and produce said, "Why don't you come back?" I don't want to come back. Y'all always told me I was too slow. According to them, I'm part time, but most weeks I work 40 hours a week. I don't know how they figured it out, but how many you were, but I don't think you want to really be there. It, I need some money coming in, but can't live off of grandma's money. I'm expensive. I'm not cheap. But it's not a bad job. It's not bad at all. I got I work from like one to 10 in the afternoon, so it's not bad. Just putting up with some of the people. Now I'm gonna tell you this: when I was in Texas all the time, you meet some people, Mexican Americans, whatever. They speak a lot of Spanish, which no big deal. A lot of Spanish speakers between, especially down in Laredo. But man, I moved to Florida, got a job at Walmart, and good lord, talk about language. There's people who come in there and they'll speak English, no habla English, and they treat you like you're the dumb one. You ask them a question and they look at you like you got three heads or something. Well, they did have a big raid there in Jacksonville last year. They like arrested 700 people, and for the next 2 days, business was quite slow in the Walmarts. But now I'm saying they're not. Oh, I mean, there's very few of them from Mexico. All the Spanish people there are either from like places like Guatemala, Colombia. Then you got the ones that are from that speak Spanish from Cuba, Puerto Rico, which that's part of America, but they can usually speak good Spanish and good English. Then you got the people from the Middle East. Got a lot of Afghanis in there, and you got people from all over. Just think about it. You got the Asian people in there. None of these people can speak English. A lot of Afghanis, I was surprised in Afghanistan, they teach them English in school. So their English is pretty good, some of it, but, they still don't have the American version of English. They have just the basic English. They don't understand certain things that, phrases we have and all that. But yeah, they're from all over, all over. And you got the Russians and all over. So diverse around here. Then you got the well, that's enough. Haitians, that's the ones. That's I think Haitians, and they speak Spanish or some kind of Spanish dialect, or whatever it is. We got certain people that work on the crew, that do speak English and Spanish. So they say, "Hey, so and so, I need a translator. I need you to tell them that they can't buy that because whatever, So I got to get them to translate, but it's crazy. I never expected that in Florida, especially up this north. I see down in Miami or something, but man, they're up here. It's like, what the heck? What brings them up here? And a lot of the people they do the Spark, the delivery, the personal shoppers. Oh, those people. They have the Hispanic people that do it. Then you have the um, Afghanistan people that do it. It's like they always, I don't know. I know one time they had some dudes. This was like last year. They had some guys from Venezuela that were doing the Spark, and they had some guys from somewhere else, but they were still Hispanic. And they were about to throw down. They was about to have a damn riot out there in the parking lot. Why? I don't know. I guess they thought the other ones were getting in the way of them getting deliveries or something. I don't know, but it's crazy. They had to get the managers outside to calm everybody down. Didn't know what they were arguing about because no habla English or no habla Espanol. I need Daniel to come up there and be my translator. Daniel could be my translator. But yeah, it's crazy. Crazy stuff. So that's it. I'm gonna get out here. Hour and 20 minutes. It's pretty good. I'm happy with the stream. Did get a lot of people, but the ones I had are awesome. Nah, I'm not gonna. I don't want to do that. No, I don't know. I don't believe in calling. Well, yeah, we won't get into all that. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna go here. Appreciate everybody watching. Everybody have a good day. Stay safe.